So on today's program, I'm pleased to introduce Scott Thornton. He's the CEO and president of Perpetual Motion. We also have Andrew Asher, who's the CEO of Lucid Drone. And who you can't see is Michael Joliker with Mark V and Titania. And we also have Jimmy Petrick with us today as well. So happy to have all you folks here with us to talk about drone technology. How's everyone doing today?
Doing great. Thank you.
Good. Drone technology, pretty cool stuff. I played with the drone myself. I've chased a few geese, which I guess is illegal, but they are interesting tools we can use in the industry. And we want to apply this to the cleaning industry. You know, when we talk about using drone technology and doing the job faster, maybe better, more efficient. So give us a few cliff notes on how drone technology can benefit the cleaning industry. And any of you can take that.
Sure, I'll go ahead and dive in. So
right.
Broadly speaking, we've got a 10-liter tank on a drone. We combine that with the leading technology on the disinfecting side, one by incorporating electrostatic sprayers and also by incorporating leading chemistry. And Michael can certainly speak much more to that. But in broad strokes, you're able to cover a lot more square footage by using a drone than you could with handheld methods, especially when targeting large surface area applications like stadiums, warehouses, high school cafeterias, you name it.
So Michael's on the call with us, and we can only hear him today. That's why we don't see him. So Michael, 10, did I hear 10-liter reservoir?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
So Michael, how does that work? How powerful are these drones?
Well, the drones is all Asher that you just saw there. I'm more the chemistry guy, so he'll be able to handle those for you.
Okay.
To go back to it though, these are certainly industrial drones, probably different than what you're using to chase geese around your property. They have 6 motors. They're able to lift a significant amount of weight. Obviously, when you're looking at 10 liters, you've got, upwards of 20 pounds worth of solution on it. So very robust industrial drones, but easy to fly, fold down into a 2-foot cube, and easy to transport in the back of a work vehicle.
All right, very cool. Scott, how new is this technology to the cleaning industry? Is this something that we're seeing emerging, or has it been around a while?
Jeff, it's been around a while on the agricultural side of what we think of a flying drone that can actually spray. A lot of what we've seen is in the marketplace a drone that's primarily made abroad, and it really operates off of pretty much GPS that sprays a chemistry for cropping, right? The thing, and I know Andrew's going to go into more detail about this, the thing that really sets Lucid apart, and the reason I bring Lucid into the Perpetual Motion business is, one, state-of-the-art technology that we can fly interior as well as exterior, as well as we don't just operate off of GPS. And what sets us apart that I would like the audience to understand and know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's go to Michael again, talk about the chemistry. Obviously, when we're applying chemistry, we want that to do its job. What type of chemistry are we talking about?
Well, we actually have a 2-prong program that we work with, and these products are specifically designed to work at their best and at their peak with Andrew and Lucid Drone's technology. So it's not just putting chemistry through a drone. There's a partnership in making sure everything is perfect. Our first approach is through one of our partners, Mark V. They have one of the best, if not the single best, neutral quat on the market today because it's embedded in a soap. So you're going to hear a lot of words in chemistry like quats or disinfection solutions or ammonium chlorides. Well, what's kind of important to the layman that doesn't really need a science degree is that quats, very, very powerful, but also do a lot of damage to surfaces. They strip things. We've managed to take 2 quats, put it in a neutral surface so it's safe to use, which is not that revolutionary, but what is we've embedded it in a very green soap that works perfectly through the drone tech that Andrew has developed. So now you have a surgical grade product that's safe to literally take a shower in, which is pretty handy when you have the product coming from a drone airborne. Takes a lot of the risk out of it, not just for your assets, but also your personnel. And then the key that we have that kind of sets everybody apart is our product called Titania. Titania, also designed to work with Andrew and Perpetual Motion specifically, is a product that is a long-term armor. You can put this on any surface, including clothing. You can put it on glass. You can put on metal, carpet, plastics, doesn't matter. Once it's on there, you now have a full protective coat that is highly resistant to acid, fire, etching. You can't get soap scum or calcite. No mold or mildew can exist on it. It actively breaks down odors and airborne pathogens from the air after it's been treated. So your surfaces actually scrub the air as well as themselves. And it creates a really nice program where in between those cleans, in between those drone flights, your surfaces are still protected.
Well, it sounds almost too good to be true, but I believe you. Very cool. So how does this affect cleaning companies or facilities when it comes to money spent on cleaning and disinfecting and productivity and, you know, all the budgetary concerns they might have? I'm not sure who should answer that question.
Well, on the chemistry side, one of the best parts about the chemistry we've developed for this program is Titania has already been shown in most of our test cases with global industry leaders in janitorial across multiple tests to showcase 30% reduction in operational savings. And that's mostly because things don't stick or adhere to it. So when you get rid of your need to clean soap scums or hard water buildup or, you know, molds and mildews, graffiti, the ease of cleaning that Titania provides, that alone is going to provide a dramatic savings. And I'm sure I can let Asher speak and Scott speak, and, you know, right after this, that having a drone take care of the speed and replacement of a man hour is also another exponential add.
Yeah, so to dive in on that one, really what the drone revolves around is it's a productivity improving tool. So to give one specific example, with an NFL customer we're currently working with, they did a test where they had two individuals with handheld sprayers going by and trying to just clean one section of the lower bowl. They ended up taking roughly 20 minutes to disinfect all the seats in that area. With one pilot and one drone, we were able to knock it out in 3.5 minutes. So when you're looking at an 80,000 plus seat stadium, it's a significant time savings, and especially for these unique venues, you have a pretty limited operational window in which you can do the disinfecting work as well.
Very cool. So how much, is there training that's involved with this, certification? Does the government have anything to say about this?
There is, and I'd like to take this one, Andrew. You know, one of the things that Perpetual Motion models built around is we offer that to the distributorship partner.
Okay.
We do all of the training, all of the training material to help them get their Pilot Part 107 FAA license. And that's one of the things that we offer, obviously, right out of the gate to get them up and running.
So anything else that our audience should know about when they're looking at drone technology, other tidbits you might share?
Yeah, well, one of the biggest things is most people think of drones, and for some reason they think of them as being rather esoteric because a lot of people don't have a lot of experience with them. And the big question is, how difficult are these things to fly? And having trained, you know, numerous pilots at this point, we've worked with people who never played a video game, never touched a drone, or picking up a controller for the first time. And by the end of our training course, they're experienced, they're competent, and they're comfortable using this technology. And it's really rewarding to hear someone who's been used to, say, using a backpack sprayer transition to using a drone, because in some ways it gamifies the experience as well and takes a relatively monotonous task to something that's a little bit more exciting, but you're getting a lot more done at the same time. So it's where innovative technology meets kind of like old school practices.
So Jimmy, I think you're known as the guy who connects the dots with some of this. Tell us about that.
Yes, thanks, Jeff. Actually, Scott commissions me to go find best of class, both technology and chemistry in the market, and frankly, we've done so with Lucid Drones. There's no other technology on the planet in this industry that does what they do. Specifically speaking to that is nobody else will fly in an indoor facility, and that's really one of the things that attracted me as a technologist. Secondly, with Michael and Titania and the Mark V line, Nobody in the world has Titania. There's nobody that can touch it. When you really break it down and study it as a chemist, it's more than best in class, right? And then as Michael stated with Mark V, the dual quat disinfectant, anybody in the industry, in the Jansan industry, understands that quad and neutral is an oxymoron. It doesn't really match up. And it's just some of the most incredible product set that we can offer. So, Scott challenges me to go find best in class and best on the planet. And that's really what I do to connect the dots here.
All right. Well, let's wrap up today's program, Scott, with some thoughts from you. Now, obviously, to embrace drone technology is a big step and an important one. What's the biggest impact or impacts that your company can bring to the market?
Well, we want everybody to know that Perpetual Motion, we're a global full-service drone distributorship company. And we created a business model that allows someone with no commercial cleaning experience to own their own piece in the cleaning world. I've read a lot of your articles, Jeff, and I commend you with really promoting proper procedures of knowing and getting trained on how to properly disinfect, and that to the marketplace. So we're really about the educational piece, and we're putting the right tools in the right people's hands with the right training. The thing that we offer is a full service package. Not only are we going to offer the best in class drone through Lucid, the best in class chemistry through Titania and Mark V, but we also help with all of the training as well as getting everybody licensed for the FAA pilot license. But we handle and take care of all of the administrative for billing, all of the marketing, the branding, and most importantly, the service piece. These drones are going to be flown around the world. So we're going to make sure that anything that goes down in regards to a drone that we get up and running in an operational at a very quick time. So, that is really the model about Perpetual Motion is we are full service, can immediately put somebody in business today that's brand new to the industry or a current building service contractor that's already cleaning, but just really wants to own their own stake in the drone cleaning disinfecting world.
Well, it sounds like a very interesting opportunity, and you brought the future to the present. So thank you all for what you do for the industry.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff.